Fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, you read right, another DIY video. Today we are making aloe vera and amla ear butter. So of course you're going to need your aloe vera as well as your amla powder, or you can use the amla oil if you prefer. These two ingredients have a lot of amazing benefits for our hair. So of course this is a great combination for our hair butter. You can get amla powder at your local supermarket or on Amazon. I bought this one on Amazon. Everything that I'm using in this video will be in my Amazon storefront, so you guys can click the link in my description below. So first thing first, we have to prepare our aloe vera properly before using. If you do not prepare your aloe vera properly before using, this can cause irritation or itching, especially if you have sensitive skin or scalp. I have shown you guys multiple times in past videos, but if you missed it, link will be in my description below how to prepare your aloe vera before using. Okay, so let's make our aloe vera oil. We're going to use 1 cup of coconut oil with diced aloe vera and blend everything together to a really smooth consistency. So guys, it's your girl birthday. Send me some birthday wishes down below, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Mwah. When your mixture is ready, it will be looking like this. There's no lumps and chunks, just smooth consistency. Next, we're going to put a pot on the stove to hot, and when it's hot, we're going to pour the mixture into the pot. So guys, I am going to speed up this area of the video because I've shown you guys how to make aloe vera oil before. If you have missed that video, you can check my description below for the link to how to make aloe vera oil. But make sure you always stir the oil. You don't want it to stick, you don't want it to burn, so make sure you're always stirring it here and there. So for more detailed on how to make aloe vera oil, you can watch the full video how I show you guys 2 methods how to make aloe vera oil. So just in case you're not familiar with aloe vera and you're wondering what are some of the amazing benefits of aloe vera for your hair, aloe vera has many active ingredients and minerals that can help strengthen your hair, controls greasy hair. Aloe vera has enzymes that breaks down fats and so strips your hair of any extra oil. Helps itchy scalp, protection from UV damage, and also promotes healthy hair growth. There are many more amazing benefits, guys, but these are just some of them. Okay guys, so now that the aloe vera oil is complete, we're gonna add the amla powder. You know when your aloe vera oil is complete when there's no more water left inside it. So you have to make sure all the water is gone before you add your amla powder. But if you're using the oil, you're not going to add anything as yet. You're just going to let the oil cool off and then you mix both oils together. So after I add the amla powder, I let it sit on the stove for extra 5 minutes so I could really infuse the amla into the aloe vera oil. Next, you're going to need a clean container. Make sure there's no water in that container, really dry, and then we're going to strain off the oil. So this is the oil, guys. It has like a really dark green color, which I love, and this smells amazing. It has some residue in the bottom and I don't want it, so I'm gonna strain it again with a cheesecloth to make sure I remove as much residue as possible, because I don't want my butter to be having like residue in it. So I'm trying to get it as clean as possible. But this step is totally optional. It's totally up to you if you want to strain it again or you don't mind having some residue in your butter. So now that my oil is clean and nice, I'm going to pour it back into that same bowl after I wipe it out with dry cloth, because we need a big bowl to do the fancy part of the DIY now. So I'm going to use this 100% shea butter. You can use whatever shea butter that you have, but this is the one I found in Jamaica. And I'm also going to use cocoa butter. Yes, cocoa butter is really good for your hair as well. We're going to do the double boiler method. So we're going to use 1.5 spoonful of shea butter. Guys, shea butter is so good for our hair. Shea butter is rich in fatty acid and other nutrients that are important for maintaining a healthy hair and scalp. The high content of vitamin A, E, and F helps to keep hair soft and moisturized, which is especially important for people with naturally curly hair who often have dry hair and dry scalp. Listen, please don't ask me why I have this big bucket of cocoa butter. The story is so funny, like it's so coincidental, I don't know. But yeah, I had to jam it to get some cocoa butter. So this is the amount of cocoa butter and shea butter that I'm going to use. Then when our water is hot, we're going to put that same container in the water so we can do the double boiler. I never get this right. The double boiler method. So I just here chopping and I don't know, cut using the spoon to break up the butters in smaller pieces so they can melt faster. I think this took about a few minutes. It didn't take a long time, but it did took a few minutes for everything to be melted completely. Okay, so once the oil is melted, let it cool off a bit, and then I'm going to add some grapeseed oil. You can use any oil of your choice as long as it's a carrier oil. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. And then I'm going to add my vitamin E oil. Make sure this is a must, guys. You have to add vitamin E oil because this will help to preserve and add extra benefits to your butter. Next, I'm going to add some essential oils. You can use any essential oils of your choice, but today I'm using the lavender oil, tea tree oil, and bergamot. Listen, I'm not sure if I just pronounced that essential oil properly, but I also use some rosemary essential oil as well, and it's about 7 to 8 drops of each essential oil. Then we're going to stir everything together, make sure everything is stirred properly. Just stir, 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 stir. Okay, so now we're going to add some saran wrap over the bowl or container, whatever you're using. You want to make sure you cover it completely. There's no hair going in. So I'm going to kind of like double wrap it, kind of like. And next we're going to place this into the freezer, but you have to make sure you watch it, guys, because you want it to not to be frozen, but you want it to look something like this. After I think it was like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, I had it in the freezer, and then it looked like this. It was a little bit too hard, so it was a little bit too soft, so I put it back and then I took it out, and this is what it's looking like. The edges there are a little harder than I wanted them, but now we're going to use our cake mix to whip up, our butter. So cake mix whipper, whatever you want to call it, to whip up the butter and get it to be very smooth. This part is gonna take a minute, guys. So you gotta be patient and you gotta not give up. So I know it's gonna look like it took not so long, but this was the hardest part of doing this DIY. So what I'm doing here, I'm digging up the edges because they were so hard and I couldn't be able to, mix it out properly or go faster. So that's what I did. And then I'm back in it of mixing. And as I said, it's going to take a minute. So get a chair, sit down, stand up, whichever makes you comfortable. But yeah. Benefits of cocoa butter for your hair. Apart from reducing hair loss, cocoa butter helps to repair dry hair and prevent further damage by adding lubrication to the strands and reducing breakage. It adds strength by penetrating into the hair structure and sealing the cuticles, locking in water and nutrients. So after about 15-20 minutes, this is what it's looking like. Trust me, it worth it. It worth it. You know when you're doing something and you're like, I wonder if I'm doing it right. I wonder if it's coming out right. And you start fretting, but you did not give up. And then you see the final product and you're like, oh my God, it worth it. It worth the time. It worth the energy. It's like that. So I'm just using I think this is called spatula, whatever this is. No, I'm lying. This cake thing that they use to clean up the container. I'm doing that. Oh God, I'm doing that so I can whip it up again to make sure I get everything all whipped and nice. Okay, this looked like something I could eat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was so tempted to taste it. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I thought about many things. I'm like, if I taste it, what may happen? If I taste it, what may not happen? It was very tempting to taste it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I did not taste it, but I really, really, really wanted to taste it. Honestly speaking, I think this took me 30 minutes to whip up this butter. But guys, look at the end. Look at the end product. Look how smooth. Look how creamy. Look how luxurious this butter look. It's just amazing. It's just look like something I could eat right now. I promise you. But don't be tempted like I did. Do not eat it. Okay. So next, we are going to put our butter into a jar. You can use any jar that you have or any container with a cover. I found this around the house. I just washed it, dried it out. Make sure no water, guys. Make sure you dry everything that you're using because this is 100% natural and there is no preservative inside it, so you cannot let it mix with water. When you're using it as well, make sure your hands are dry before you dip your hand into the container that you have the butter in. You have to make sure this product do not get in contact with any water at all. Okay, there's no preservative inside it, but unless you put preservative inside it, please do not let it be in contact with any water because that will let it grow mold inside and spoil your butter. Okay, all right, so this is what it looks like, guys. Oh my God, it looks amazing. I'm just so proud, it looks amazing. And I literally did this butter for my daughter here. We're traveling soon and we're going into the cold. And you guys know she has natural curly hair. And I want her hair to stay moisturized because she's been on a hair care journey and I do not want to mess that up in the cold. So I made this butter to take on our trip so I can keep her hair really, really moisturized. My hair will be into a protective style, so I don't really need that. I just need my growth oil. But as for her hair needs the extra moisturizer on the length of her hair to make sure it stay moisturized. So this is what it looked like, guys. Once you put it on your finger and you rub it together or in your hand, it melts. Okay, it literally melts. So this is how you use the product, guys. I'm going to just show you guys a quick way how you can use it to keep your hair moisturized. My daughter hair is freshly washed. She was so wondering, what is this? This is new. Mommy has never used this one in my hair before. What is it? I was trying to show her, but it was melting, so I had to quickly do what I'm doing. So I just get some, put it into the palm of my hand, and I rub it together. It just dissolves in your hand, okay? And I just moisturize our hair with it, and I also use it on our ends. Make sure you get those ends, because the ends are the oldest part of your hair, and you want to make sure your ends are always moisturized so it doesn't break off. So now that our hair is moisturized, I'm going to give her a little style, and I add some extra on the ends of her hair to just make sure that every strand gets some TLC. I also realized that this product define her curls. As you guys can see, her hair like that, and when I add the extra on the ends, it just got curly. So now that her hair is moisturized, I'm just going to give her a little protective style. I was so surprised she let me comb her hair. I don't know, you guys who has toddlers, it's so hard to comb their hair. So they let you wash it, but after washing, there's no styling there. They don't have the patience for that. But anyway, she allows me to give her a cute little hairstyle, which I was so glad and so proud, because I wanted her hair to stay moisturized. That's why I gave her those plots, because you know, you moisturize your hair, you plait it up, and then it stays moisturized. But here it is, and this is the finished look. It was so cute. She was hiding her face because she didn't want me to video her. But anyway, guys, this is the end of my video. But yeah, and of course, I oil her scalp with our aloe vera and rosemary growth oil. She love when I oil her scalp, guys. She love when I oil her scalp, because apparently, because it has a little minty feeling, so she like the minty sensation on her scalp. So yeah. But anyway, guys, this is the end of my video. Comment down below, let me know if you guys can try this product and what you guys think about the product, and what DIY should I do next. Okay, guys, my daughter here has grown so much. Okay, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.
Fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact.